A tech executive is accused of exploiting access to White House data, looking for, maybe even planting, damning information about former President Donald Trump. It's just the latest in a filing by special counsel John Durham. Tara Mergener explains.
At issue, Durham's memo pointing out Clinton's campaign paid for computer research to link then-candidate Donald Trump to Russia, mining data from Trump Tower and later the White House, a claim Trump has been repeating for years.
They spied on my campaign.
Well, there's no real evidence of that.
Of course there is.
The 13-page document sparked opposite reactions from the 2016 presidential rivals. Trump calling it the crime of the century, Clinton a fake scandal.
This kind of unauthorized access of a computer system or access that goes beyond authorization that you've been given is a federal crime.
Durham's latest filing stems from the case against former Hillary Clinton campaign attorney Michael Sussman. He is accused of lying to the FBI. According to Durham, Sussman claimed he didn't work for her campaign when he went to the Justice Department pushing a Russia collusion narrative between Trump Tower and a Kremlin-linked bank. Sussman's legal team followed this latest filing with a motion to dismiss Durham's case, calling it prosecutorial overreach. In the filing, Durham suggests Sussman's allies exploited government databases to snoop on the Trump White House, saying cyber researchers had access to this trove of data through a federal government contract.
It's probable or possible that, in essence, a political presidential campaign was using cyber tools to spy on another campaign and then continue to do that spying once the other candidate became president.
In the rebuttal filing, lawyers insist Durham is wrong, arguing that the data was properly obtained and actually gathered while Barack Obama was in the White House. Sussman's lawyers also claim they found potentially alarming links from Trump to Russia and say it was within the purview of their government contract to look for security threats. Some legal analysts say the document isn't the smoking gun evidence conservatives are touting it to be. Republicans are criticizing certain media outlets for not pursuing this story with the same vigor as they did Russia allegations.
If this was the other way, if this was a story about how the Trump campaign had hired some data experts and others to go out there and do this to a President Clinton, this would be like we wouldn't be able to talk about anything else around here.
Compare that, critics say, to Russian collusion allegations against President Trump, dominating more than 2,600 minutes of airtime on the major network's evening newscasts through the first half of 2019. In Washington, I'm Tara Mergener, CBN News.
John Durham's Crossfire hurricane investigation has gone on now for nearly 3 years. And so far, after spending millions of dollars, we've only seen indictments of some low-level players and lawyers for lying to the FBI. Yes, many conservatives are eagerly anticipating indictments against Comey, Brennan, Clapper, and even Hillary Clinton. But folks, it's doubtful that will ever happen. Corruption is too deeply entrenched throughout our government and society. The only solution is a spiritual, not political one. We must return to being a virtuous society. And on that, we all must examine our own hearts and make the pursuit of godly behavior a priority in our lives. And as for John Durham, it's time for him to reel in the big fish or cut the bait. Well, that's it today from the Global Lane. Be sure to follow us on the CBN News and NRB channels, social media, and our broadcast affiliates. And until next time, be blessed.